Hello students, I hope you all are taking care of yourself and utilizing your lockdown period in a very productive way. So to make it more productive, today I am going to discuss the second chapter of your syllabus, that is laws of exponent. Here I am going to discuss some basic concepts of exponent, that is laws of exponent. Now let's move to laws. So let's start with the rule number 1. Rule number 1 says, in the case of multiplication, if the bases are same, then we will take bases common and their parts will be added. So rule number 1 is like a upon b raised to the power m into a upon b raised to the power n. So we had discussed we will take bases common and their parts will be added. So we did it accordingly. A upon b raised to the power m plus n. Okay, let's see the example to make it more clear. 2 upon 3 raised to the power 2 into 2 upon 3 raised to the power 3. Now what we had discussed in the rule? In the case of multiplication, if the bases are same, then we will take bases common and their parts will be added. So 2 upon 3, we took 2 upon 3 as common and their parts are getting added. So it will be like 2 upon 3 raised to the power 2 plus 3. So the answer will be 2 upon 3 raised to the power 5. Okay, now let's move to rule number 2. Rule number 2 is as similar to rule number 1. Now what is the different part in it? Okay, in the case of division, if the bases are same, then we will take bases common and their parts will be subtracted. Let me recall it once again. In the case of division, if the bases are same, then we will take bases common and their parts will be subtracted. So the rule is a upon b raised to the power m divided by a upon b raised to the power n. So a upon b raised to the power m minus n. Now let's move to example. 2 upon 3 raised to the power 3 divided by 2 upon 3 raised to the power 2. So we will take 2 upon 3 as common because the bases are same. So it will be like 2 upon 3 raised to the power 3 minus 2. The answer will be 2 upon 3 raised to the power 1, and we can even say 2 upon 3. Okay, let's move to rule number 3. Rule number 3 is quite interesting. What if a power is having another power? Sounds different, right? Let's see the rule. A upon b to the power m raised to the power n. How are we going to solve it? It's very easy. We will multiply the powers. So it will be treated as a upon b raised to the power m into n. So the answer will be a upon b raised to the power mn. Now let's see the example. 2 upon 3 to the power 2 raised to the power 3. So what we had discussed, we will multiply the powers. So 2 upon 3 raised to the power 2 into 3. So the result will be 2 upon 3 raised to the power 6. Now let's see the rule number 4. Rule number 4 says, in the case of multiplication or division, if the bases are having the common power. Now see the rule. A upon b into c upon d as having the whole power as n. Now how are we going to solve it? It's very simple. Can't we call it as a upon b raised to the power n into c upon d raised to the power n? Okay, so what if the case is of division? It is as same as in the case of multiplication. Now a upon b divided by c upon d as having the whole power as n. So it will be treated like a upon b raised to the power n divided by c upon d raised to the power n. Let's see the example. 2 upon 3 into 4 upon 5 as having the whole power as 2. So we can again call it as 2 upon 3 raised to the power 2 into 4 upon 5 raised to the power 2. Now let's see the rule number 5. Before discussing the rule number 5, I want to let you know it is the rule of reciprocal. Okay, we all know what a reciprocal is. If I ask you the reciprocal of 2 by 7, you all will answer it's 7 by 2, ma'am. So the rule is a upon b raised to the power minus n. Here, if you see, the power is in negative. We have to make the power as positive. So what we gonna do? We will simply reciproc the base. So it will be like b upon a raised to the power n. Now let's see the example. 2 upon 3 raised to the power minus 3. What I have told you? You have to reciproc the base. So 3 upon 2 raised to the power 3. Now many times I have been asked by the students, ma'am, what if the question is 2 raised to the power minus 3? How we gonna solve it? So for those students, I just use a statement in my class. If you are having no one in your life, if you are having no one in your life, then you are having a God. Okay, so God is only one. So the denominator will be 1. So the answer will be 2 by 1 raised to the power minus 3. 1 is by default a denominator. So now if you see 2 by 1 raised to the power minus 3. So it will be like 1 by 2 raised to the power 3. Okay, students? Now let's see the rule number 6. It is the last rule and favorite rule of all the students. Why I am saying this? Because it is the rule of 0. Okay, see the rule. A upon b raised to the power 0. If any base whose power is 0, the result will be 1. So a upon b raised to the power 0. The answer will be 1. Let's see the example. 2 upon 3 raised to the power 0. So, it will be 1. Okay students, I hope you all understood all the concepts of laws of exponent. Thank you for watching.